Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we diving deep into a question many of us secretly ask. Have you ever felt like your mind is so full, you can't hear your own heart? It's a feeling of being overwhelmed, constantly processing, and never truly present. Most people spend their whole lives searching for true peace, never discovering the simple secret that can unlock it. But what if you could? What if there was a path to quiet that inner noise and find genuine calm? Stay with me because this story might just change everything for you. Imagine a small, picturesque village, nestled between rolling green hills. In this village lived a young man named Arin. Sound familiar? Arin's mind was a constant whirlwind. Every single day, it raced with thoughts, worries about the future, nagging regrets from the past, an endless mental to-do list, and questions that just never seemed to find an answer. No matter how hard he tried, he simply couldn't quiet the incessant noise inside his head. Even in moments of silence, when all was still around him, his mind felt crowded, restless, and utterly tired. He longed for that sense of calm, that elusive peace, but it always seemed just out of his reach. Arin didn't know it then, but his life and his understanding of peace was about to be transformed forever. Arin's days began to blur into one another, each marked by this relentless, restless mind that never seemed to take a break. He'd wake up even before dawn, already feeling weighed down by the worries of what the new day might bring. At work, focusing felt like an uphill battle. His thoughts would dart from unfinished tasks to replaying memories of mistakes he wished he could forget. When his friends would invite him to join their laughter and conversation, Arin often found himself distracted, unable to truly listen, unable to genuinely connect with them. Even at home, surrounded by his loving family, he felt oddly alone, his mind constantly replaying old regrets, and almost as a hobby, inventing new fears for him to dwell on. Sleepless nights became a routine, a cruel habit. His thoughts would spin in endless, dizzying circles, robbing him of the precious rest he so desperately needed. No matter how much effort he put in, the deafening noise in his mind seemed to drown out every single moment of potential joy. He missed important birthdays, forgot promises he'd made, and watched countless opportunities simply slip through his fingers, all because he couldn't escape the relentless storm raging inside his own head. Arin harbored a deep fear. If nothing changed, he would spend his entire life watching happiness pass him by, always on the outside looking in, never truly living, never truly experiencing the richness of life. He felt trapped, desperate for a way out. Then, one evening, after another day completely lost to worry and anxiety, Arin overheard a conversation that sparked a tiny flicker of hope. Villagers were speaking in hushed, hopeful tones about an old sage. This wise elder, they whispered, lived at the very edge of the forest and had once been plagued by the same restless thoughts that tormented Arin. But they said this sage had found a profound way to quiet the mind and live in true peace. Desperate for any kind of relief, Arin decided he had absolutely nothing to lose. The very next sunrise, his heart pounding with a strange mix of fear and hopeful anticipation, he set out on the winding path towards the sage's small, secluded cottage. The journey felt incredibly long, each step heavy with the accumulated weight of his worries. Yet, an unshakable feeling deep inside urged him forward, propelling him one step after another. As he finally reached the small, sunlit clearing where the sage lived, Arin paused, taking a deep breath and gathering every ounce of courage he possessed. Little did he know, this single encounter, this one moment, was about to change absolutely everything he understood about his mind, his life, and the pursuit of peace. With a final resolute breath, he knocked on the simple wooden door, ready to listen, ready to learn, and longing, more than anything, for a new beginning. The door creaked open, and the sage greeted Arin with a calm, gentle smile, his eyes radiating a profound understanding. Without asking a single question about Arin's struggles, the elder simply led him to a small, worn table and handed him a plain clay cup. "Fill this with water," the sage instructed, his voice soft but clear. Arin, intrigued and a little confused, did exactly as he was told, watching carefully as the water rose, precise and still, to the very brim of the cup. Then the sage offered another simple yet perplexing instruction. "Now," he said, "walk through the village, go to the market, see the people, and then return to me. But you must not spill a single drop of this water." Arin's hands trembled slightly as he stepped outside, the cup now feeling incredibly heavy, laden not just with water but with the weight of the sage's words. Every single step he took demanded his full, unwavering attention. He found himself tuning out everything else, the boisterous laughter of children playing in the streets, the insistent barking of dogs, the lively calls of the merchants hawking their wares. His entire world, his entire universe, narrowed down to that fragile, precious water in his grasp. His focus was absolute. When he finally returned, walking back into the sage's quiet clearing, not a single drop had spilled from the cup. The sage nodded slowly, a knowing, approving smile on his face. "You see, Arin," he began, "your mind is exactly like this cup. When it's too full, too crowded with endless thoughts, worries and distractions, there's simply no room left for peace to enter. No space for calm to exist. But," the sage continued, his gaze steady, "when you choose to focus on just one thing, when you pour all your attention into the present moment, the incessant noise fades away. The worries of the future, the regrets of the past, they all recede into the background. It is only when you empty your mind of unnecessary thoughts, Arin, that you can truly see, truly feel, and truly experience the beauty and clarity of the present moment." Arin's eyes widened. A profound understanding, a deep, resonant truth settled over him. It was a simple truth, yet one that most people, trapped in their mental chatter, completely overlook their entire lives. Don't miss it, friends, because this lesson is incredibly powerful. Arin returned home that day, the sage's simple yet profound words echoing clearly in his mind. At first, it wasn't easy, he wouldn't pretend it was. Old habits, those deeply ingrained patterns of worry and overthinking, tugged at him constantly, trying to pull him back into the familiar storm. Worries tried to creep back in, insidious and persistent. But each time his thoughts began to race, each time his mind threatened to become a chaotic whirlwind again, he remembered the image of that cup of water. He remembered the intense focus it demanded, and gently, with conscious effort, he brought his attention back to the present moment. Whatever he was doing, whatever he was experiencing. Slowly, almost imperceptibly at first, the storm inside him began to settle. Where his mind had once been a furious tempest of noise, a chaotic maelstrom of thoughts, it now felt like a quiet, pristine lake, calm, clear, and reflective. He started to notice things he'd completely overlooked before. The genuine laughter of his friends, the warmth and affection in his family's voices, the subtle, exquisite beauty in simple things like a sunrise or a flower blooming. Sleep, which had been a distant dream, came more easily now, deep and restorative, and he woke each morning feeling truly rested for the first time in years. Opportunities that had once slipped by, unnoticed or ignored, now felt within his grasp. Arin found himself smiling, genuinely smiling, feeling truly present, truly engaged, and vibrantly alive. Imagine, just for a moment, how your own life could transform if you tried this, if you embraced this simple wisdom. What if you started letting go of what you can't control, consciously choosing to make space in your mind for peace? The world around Arin didn't change at all, but Arin himself did. And that, my friends, made absolutely all the difference. This isn't about adding more to your already full mind. Peace isn't found by accumulating more information, more knowledge, or more possessions. True peace is found by letting go of what you don't need, by creating space. We all carry too many worries, too many regrets, and far too many distractions, but here's the empowering truth. We have the power right now to set them down. So I challenge you today, what thoughts, what mental baggage can you choose to let go of today? Maybe it's an old fear that's been lingering, a mistake you keep replaying endlessly in your head, or a worry about tomorrow that hasn't even arrived yet. When we choose to empty our minds, even for just a few moments each day, we create a sacred space for calm, for clarity, and for genuine joy to blossom. Remember, you are absolutely not alone in this struggle. Every single one of us grapples with a crowded mind sometimes. But you, right now, have the power to choose a different path, to choose peace. Don't let this incredibly valuable lesson slip away. Your peace starts now, in this very moment. If Arin's story touched you, if it resonated with something deep inside, please do me a favor and give this video a big thumbs up. Share it with someone who might need to hear it. And hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more inspiring stories and insights. I'd also love to hear your own journey to peace in the comments below. Share what you let go of. Share what helped you find calm. Your story might just be the light someone else needs to see. Until next time, stay well, stay present, and stay peaceful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.